The historic buildings of Harvard stand tall against the cold Boston sky. Dr. Elara Vance strides purposefully towards a historic building, her breath visible in the frigid air. Her face sharp with intelligence, she moves with determination. Each step creates a small cloud of mist, a testament to the cold. The crisp air bites as she continues her brisk walk. Elara sits buried in her cluttered office, the glow of the computer screen reflecting in her tired eyes. Complex neural network models fill the display, a testament to her relentless work. Her bloodshot eyes reveal the heavy toll of sleepless nights spent deciphering the code. The weight of her research presses down as Elara stares intently at the screen. In the lecture hall, a young Elara radiates enthusiasm, her eyes alight with intellectual curiosity. She listens with rapt attention as the professor unveils the depths of Plato's allegory. The professor explains the profound concepts of Plato's allegory of the cave. Elara absorbs every word, her mind expanding with the possibilities of philosophical thought. The concepts resonate deeply within her, sparking a lifelong quest for truth and understanding. Her youthful passion promises a future dedicated to unraveling the mysteries of existence. In the tranquil light of her office, Elara immerses herself in the profound depths of Descartes' meditations, her expression hinting at the intellectual challenge within. The soft light accentuates her thoughtful concentration as she navigates the complex arguments of the text. She pauses, lost in thought, the weight of philosophical inquiry settling upon her. The room is silent, save for the rustle of pages, as Elara delves deeper into the mysteries of existence. A flicker of understanding crosses her face as a new concept takes hold, illuminating her features with subtle excitement. In the quiet sanctuary of her office, Elara continues her intellectual journey, guided by the wisdom of ages. In the quiet solitude of her office, Elara sits, her gaze lost in thought as she cradles a half-empty mug. Papers lie scattered before her, mirroring the chaos of her wandering mind. Her thoughts drift as she wonders, what is it like to be something? To experience the redness of red, the blueness of blue. The weight of her contemplation deepens, her expression a mask of profound curiosity. She pauses, lost in the labyrinth of sensory perception, seeking to understand the essence of existence. The question hangs in the air, a silent echo in the stillness of her office. In the sterile environment of the fMRI lab, Elara prepares Claire for the scan. Claire, a woman in her 40s, lies still, anticipating the procedure. Elara adjusts the equipment, ensuring everything is perfectly aligned. A serene smile graces Claire's face, betraying no anxiety. The machine hums quietly as Elara makes final adjustments, readying to capture the artist's mind at work. Claire closes her eyes, embracing the quiet anticipation of the experiment. In the stark fMRI lab, Claire lies motionless in the scanner, a web of wires encircling her head. Elara stands beside her, a composed figure amidst the technological array. Elara's voice cuts through the sterile silence. Imagine a red apple. Focus on the color, the texture. Claire remains still, lost in the vivid imagery, the machine humming softly around her. In the control room, Elara's intense gaze is fixed on the fMRI screen. The visual cortex activity appears blurred, indistinct, a puzzle in shades. Elara leans closer, her brow furrowed in concentration as she scrutinizes the screen. She tries to decipher the enigmatic patterns, seeking clarity in the indistinct display. The cold light of the monitor casts shadows across Elara's face, illuminating the weariness etched into her features. Swirling colors dance across the screen, hypnotic and complex, mirroring the turmoil in Elara's mind. Beside the keyboard, a half-empty mug stands as a silent testament to the relentless hours. Frustration tightens her shoulders, each line a visible manifestation of her inner struggle. Her hand moves restlessly through her hair, a repetitive motion that betrays her mounting anxiety. The weight of her work presses down on her, the silence of the office amplifying her solitude. Elara wanders into a dark, damp cave, each step echoing through the ancient stillness. The air grows heavy, saturated with the stench of mildew and forgotten ages. Shadows twist on the walls, transforming familiar shapes into monstrous visions. A single, perfect red apple rests on a stone pedestal, an alluring beacon in the oppressive darkness. Her hand trembles as she reaches for the apple, drawn to its deceptive beauty. The moment her fingers brush the smooth skin, the apple crumbles into gray dust, sifting through her grasp like ash. In the dimness of her office, Elara grapples with exhaustion, shadows dancing around her. The faint light reveals the weight of her thoughts. She murmurs, her voice laced with weariness. Consciousness. It's like an onion. Every layer reveals another. Each word hangs in the air, heavy with the burden of understanding. Elara sits in her grand office, absorbed in the endless papers before her. Claire enters the room with a portfolio, its contents about to challenge Elara's perceptions. Claire opens the portfolio, revealing a stark contrast to her previous vibrant works. Elara leans forward, her gaze drawn into the monochrome depths of Claire's latest creations. The office falls silent as Elara studies the artwork, the gray and black shades speaking volumes. Sunlight floods Elara's office, revealing dust motes dancing in the air. Claire sits across from Dr. Vance, her gaze drawn to the bright red apple on the desk. The apple sits between them, a silent, vibrant presence. Claire's voice, barely a whisper, breaks the stillness. "I know the apple is red, Dr. Vance," she confesses, her voice filled with a quiet desperation. "I just can't feel it anymore." Sunlight floods Elara's office, motes of dust swirling in the golden light. Elara leans forward, her sharp gaze fixed intently on Claire. Elara's voice cuts through the silence. "Do you dream in color?" Claire's response is a stark whisper. "Everything is shades of gray." The contrast hangs heavy in the sunlit room. In a bustling conference room, Elara sits, her focus unwavering. Before her, a scientist passionately presents integrated information theory. A complex diagram illuminates the room, capturing the essence of cutting-edge thought. The air crackles with intellectual energy, a vibrant hum permeating every corner. Elara's gaze remains steady, absorbing the intricate details of the scientist's presentation. The conference room pulses with life, a crucible of innovation and discovery. In the past, sunlight bathes Elara's office, each sunbeam illuminating motes of dust. Elara stands, youthful and vibrant, in stark contrast to her weary colleague. Her face reflects a blend of frustration and disbelief, emotions swirling beneath the surface. She challenges the scientist with a pointed question. "Can you really quantify consciousness with a number?" The scientist, hunched slightly, seems unfazed by her challenge. The room holds its breath, awaiting the scientist's reply to her profound inquiry. The desk lamp casts a pool of light, revealing stacks of books and papers that seem to guard Elara's solitary focus. Elara pores over complex text, her brow furrowed in deep concentration. She meticulously highlights key passages, each stroke marking a step deeper into the theory. The shadows lengthen, mirroring the growing complexity of the global workspace theory she studies. Lost in thought, Elara remains absorbed, the weight of the theory pressing around her. In the solitude of her office, Elara stands as a beacon of intellectual fervor, a marker, her weapon against the unknown. Equations dance and swirl around her as she furiously scribbles, each stroke a step deeper into the labyrinth of theories. The whiteboard, a canvas of relentless pursuit, becomes a testament to Elara's unwavering quest for understanding. Her eyes dart across the chaotic landscape of numbers and symbols, seeking a glimpse of clarity amidst the storm of information. In the ethereal expanse of her dream, Elara drifts weightlessly. She is surrounded by an infinite ocean of neurons, each sparking with vibrant life. The neurons pulse with a rhythmic energy, their intricate patterns weaving a tapestry of thought. The sea of neurons shimmers, reflecting the boundless potential of the mind. Elara remains suspended, a solitary figure in the electric symphony of her subconscious. Elara's office appears, shrouded in darkness, the faint glow of the monitor casting eerie shadows across the room. Bookshelves overflow with texts on neuroscience and philosophy, their titles hinting at the complex questions within. A palpable sense of unease fills the air, a silent tension that seems to emanate from the very walls. In the silent darkness, a question hangs heavy. Where does the brain end and the mind begin? The glow from the monitor intensifies, highlighting the neural pathways as if they hold the key to an unknowable mystery. The books on the shelves seem to whisper forgotten knowledge, their presence adding to the growing sense of enigma. In the sterile fMRI lab, Elara prepares Claire for another scan, setting the stage for renewed exploration. The machine hums, a constant reminder of the intricate technology at play. Claire lies still within the fMRI machine, ready to engage with the modified stimulus protocol. Elara observes Claire through the glass, a silent guardian of the neural journey about to unfold. The scan begins, the hum growing slightly louder as data streams across Elara's monitors, mapping the uncharted territories of Claire's mind. In the control room, Elara watches the monitor, her face a mask of concentration. A sudden flicker on the screen catches Elara's attention. Her brow furrows as she notices activity in an unexpected brain region. Elara leans in, her eyes narrowing as she tries to decipher the anomaly. The unsettling discovery grips Elara. In the quiet of her office, Elara pores over the new data, her focus absolute. A glimmer of hope sparks in Elara's eyes as she studies the intricate details. The data seems to whisper promises of progress, igniting a renewed determination within her. The weight of her work seems to lift, replaced by a surge of optimism. Elara's gaze sharpens, a new path unfolding before her. A wave of hope washes over her, painting her face with renewed vigor and resolve. In the dimly lit office, shadows dance across the cluttered desk, hinting at untold stories and hidden knowledge. Elara's mentor sits with a gentle smile, embodying wisdom and kindness. Young Elara listens intently, her eyes reflecting a thirst for knowledge and understanding. Elara's mentor leans forward, imparting profound wisdom. Science is not just about finding answers, but about asking the right questions. The weight of her words hangs in the air, shaping Elara's future. In the subdued light of Elara's office, a holographic display casts an ethereal glow. Elara's gesture draws Claire's attention to the shimmering data. Claire leans in, her eyes intently scanning the complex patterns. Elara's voice cuts through the silence. There might be something here. The holographic data shimmers, hinting at hidden secrets waiting to be uncovered. Sunlight floods Elara's office, motes of dust dancing in the radiant beams. Claire sits opposite Elara, her expression a fragile blend of hope and exhaustion. In a moment of vulnerable gratitude, Claire speaks. Even if you can't bring back the color, I appreciate you trying. The weight of Claire's words hangs heavy in the sunlit air. Elara listens intently, the subtle play of light and shadow across her face revealing nothing. The dust motes continue to dance, indifferent to the quiet desperation in the room. Elara stands motionless, her gaze lost in the reflection of the rain-streaked streets. The city lights blur through the glass, mirroring the turmoil in Elara's thoughts. The rain intensifies, each drop a stark reminder of the relentless storm within her. The reflection of her face flickers faintly, a ghostly echo in the darkened glass. Under a sky weeping soft tears, Boston streets glisten with the faint, ethereal glow of distant street lamps. The city's ancient stones, now slick with rain, tell tales of history and solitude. A lone figure emerges, their umbrella a dark shield against the persistent drizzle. Their silhouette cuts a solitary figure against the wet, gleaming pavement, a ghost in the rain. Each raindrop becomes a tiny mirror, reflecting the city's muted lights back into the inky sky. The figure continues their somber journey, swallowed by the night, leaving only ripples in the rain-soaked street. Elara's office fades into darkness as her computer screen goes black. A palpable sense of resignation hangs heavy in the air. Yet, a flicker of resolve sparks in her eyes. She leans back, contemplating her next move. The dim light casts long shadows across the room, heightening the atmosphere of anticipation. In the dimly lit office, shadows dance, illuminating the chaos of stacked papers and overflowing books. Elara's tired eyes reflect a sharp mind at work, pen tapping against her lips in contemplation. The rhythmic tapping echoes in the quiet room, a symphony of thought and determination. Elara leans forward, her voice a soft murmur in the dimly lit space. Perhaps consciousness isn't a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be explored. Her words hang in the air, a question posed to the silent books that surround her. The shadows deepen, the mystery of consciousness echoing in every corner of the cluttered office. Elara sits amidst towering stacks of research papers, determination etched into her features. Years of dedicated study manifest in the sea of documents surrounding her. She opens a fresh notebook, its untouched pages promising new discoveries. The crisp pages lie open, awaiting Elara's insightful entries. Today marks the beginning of a meticulously planned research project. Elara embarks on a journey into the emotional aspects of perception, ready to document every step. In a sun-drenched office, Elara sits, radiating warmth and empathy. Her new patient sits opposite her, lost in a detached world. The office, bathed in natural light, becomes a sanctuary of hope. Elara's compassionate gaze meets the patient's vacant stare, a silent promise of understanding. Sunlight floods Elara's office, illuminating the silence where dust motes dance. Equations cover the whiteboard as Elara remains lost in thought, her brow furrowed. Consciousness is not just about sensory experience, a voice whispers as Elara remains fixated. The silence deepens as realization dawns on Elara, but also about emotions and relationships. Elara's eyes widen as the full scope of the revelation hits her. In the quiet of her office, Elara is surrounded by towers of books, each volume a monument to her relentless curiosity. Bathed in the soft glow of a desk lamp, she delves into the philosophy of mind, seeking enlightenment. Her brow furrows in concentration, each page turn a step deeper into the labyrinth of thought. She is deeply engrossed in the text, her mind racing to connect the ancient wisdom with modern questions. The night deepens, but within the warm circle of light, Elara remains undeterred, a solitary seeker of truth. She searches for new insights, her face illuminated by the faint glow of the book. In the quietude of her office, Elara sits cloaked in the gentle embrace of lamplight, her face a canvas of deep concentration. Her pen dances across the pages of her journal, each stroke filled with purpose. Her brow furrows, a visible sign of the profound reflections consuming her thoughts. Each word etches her journey into the silence, a testament to her unwavering resolve. Sunlight floods Elara's office, motes of dust dancing in the golden rays. Elara regards Claire with thoughtful scrutiny, her expression unreadable. Claire leans forward, eyes intense, ready to face the unknown. Elara's voice fills the sunlit room. So, Claire, where does your understanding of reality and the meaning of life stand now? Claire responds with a mix of awe and fear. It's still a puzzle, Elara. A beautiful, terrifying puzzle. Sunlight floods Elara's office, painting golden patterns across the room. The air is thick with the aroma of aged paper and freshly brewed coffee. Claire sits, surrounded by walls of books, the sunlight accentuating every detail. A quiet moment of reflection. The sunlight streams in, highlighting the dust motes dancing in the air. Claire's voice cuts through the stillness. Even without color, I can still see the beauty in the world. The aroma of coffee fills the air, a comforting presence amidst the literary treasures. The room is filled with the scent of old books, each volume holding countless stories. In the soft light of her office, Elara's face radiates understanding and acceptance. A gentle warmth spreads across Elara's face. Elara's eyes reflect a mix of pride and affection. Elara realizes that Claire has found a new way to experience life. Elara's gentle smile deepens, reflecting a profound sense of hope and satisfaction. Elara is standing in her office, her silhouette framed by the vast window. The cityscape twinkles, a sprawling canvas of light stretching into the infinite distance. Her gaze lingers on the distant horizon, a world of ambition and dreams unfolding before her. The city's pulse reflects in her eyes, a silent promise of endless possibilities. In the quiet of her office, Elara remains still, the city's hum a constant, subtle companion. In the dim light of her office, Elara sits amidst a sea of papers, her face illuminated by a single lamp. The weight of her thoughts is etched deeply into her expression, a silent reflection of her inner quest. The quest for understanding consciousness is a never-ending journey, she says softly, her voice echoing in the quiet room. The lamp casts long shadows, emphasizing the solitude of her pursuit. Her dedication to unraveling the mysteries of the mind is palpable in the stillness of the night. In the hushed lecture hall, Elara is absorbed by the soft glow of the projector, her mind wrestling with complex data. The quiet murmurs of attendees fade as Elara focuses intently on the neuroscience presentation. Elara's brow furrows deeper as she navigates the cutting-edge advances in neuroscience. The room pulses with intellectual energy, each attendee captivated by the unfolding scientific revelations. Sunlight floods Elara's office, turning dust motes into tiny stars, illuminating the sanctuary of books and scattered papers. Elara, surrounded by manuscripts and overflowing bookshelves, finds herself lost in thought. Her eyes spark with inspiration. A new idea takes root as she taps her pen against her lips. Under the stark light, Elara is consumed by her work, her focus intense as she leans over complex blueprints. Her brow furrows deeper as she fine-tunes the intricate details of her experiment designs. The desk lamp casts long shadows, highlighting the intensity of Elara's concentration. She pauses, her gaze fixed on a particularly challenging equation, lost in thought. Driven by relentless determination, Elara continues her work late into the night. The blueprints and equations blur under the harsh light, yet Elara remains unwavering. In the sterile environment of the fMRI lab, Elara delicately prepares Claire for the scan. Wires connect Claire to the fMRI machine, a network of technology ready to probe the depths of her mind. The computer screen flickers to life, displaying intricate brain scans that hint at the mysteries within. Elara, with focused intensity, meticulously adjusts the headgear on Claire, ensuring a precise fit for the impending scan. The lab hums with anticipation as technology and humanity converge, ready to explore the labyrinth of the human brain. In the control room, Elara's focus is absolute, her gaze unwavering as she analyzes the fMRI data displayed on the monitor. A spark of intrigue ignites within her as a novel pattern emerges from the complex neural activity. The subtle flicker in her eyes hints at a significant discovery within the intricate data. Her attention sharpens, focusing intently on the screen as a new insight dawns. In the dim stillness of her office, Elara is consumed by the silent hum of her monitors, her silhouette framed by the cold, digital light. Lines of code cascade around her, each a potential key to unlocking secrets buried deep within the data streams. Her brow furrows as she navigates the labyrinth of complex graphs, each peak and valley whispering elusive clues. She meticulously dissects the data, her mind a fortress against the encroaching chaos of the digital world. Searching for patterns in the digital noise, Elara's focus tightens, each line of code scrutinized. In the silence of the night, Elara battles the digital frontier, seeking hidden connections beneath the surface. In the bright office, Elara sits behind her desk, a picture of calm authority. Across from her, Claire stands, radiating nervous energy under the sunlit window. Elara gestures with a calm hand, inviting Claire to take a seat. The dust motes dance in the sunbeams, highlighting the tense stillness of the room. Sunlight illuminates Elara's office, where a palpable frustration hangs in the air. Anna sits across from Elara, their eyes mirroring the shared fatigue and determination. Dust motes dance in the sunlit room, highlighting the intensity of their work. Despite the progress, their furrowed brows betray the challenges they continue to face. In the quiet expanse of her office, Elara stands as a beacon of serenity, her gaze lost in the city's distant glow. The city lights twinkle beneath her, yet her focus remains inward, reflecting a profound sense of quiet contemplation. A gentle smile graces Elara's lips, a silent testament to the peace and acceptance that radiate from her. Bathed in the soft glow of the city lights, Elara emanates an aura of tranquility, a portrait of inner harmony. Dawn breaks, casting a golden glow over the historic Harvard University. Elara emerges into the light, her face set with determination. She walks with purpose, ready to face the challenges ahead. The historic buildings stand tall as silent witnesses to her quest. Each step brings her closer to her office, closer to her goal. She is ready to continue her quest,